So Natlan arrived, and with her one of the most anticipated characters since the Fatui teaser also made his appearance. Il Capitano, known as the Captain, is alongside Mavwika and the Traveler trying to save the nation from war. And since his arrival, we have a question that many players are asking. Will Il Capitano be playable during Natlan patches? Let's see what weighs in favor and against this possibility. First, let's look at the factors that favor this possibility. The first and most important factor that gives us hope of playing with the first of the Fatui Harbingers is its name within the game files. Unlike La Signora, the Harbinger killed by Raiden Shogun, who had her name within the game only as a monster or as an NPC, Il Capitano has an avatar name within the game files, this being Avatar Male Sword Il Capitano. Other characters like the Wanderer also had this name before being released, which could be a big clue that he will be playable. The second factor that supports this theory is Capitano's good relationship with the Traveler. From Natlan's 4th act, when he joins us in order to stop the Abyss's attacks, we see a much more friendly and open-minded character when we talk to him. Unlike La Signora and Dottore, who were the causes of the problems in the region where they appeared, Capitano is making a great effort to save Natlan, which could indicate that he will be playable at the end of the Archon missions. The third factor that may indicate your arrival is your weapon. During the battle against Mavwika and during the battle against the Abyss, we could see Capitano using an ice sword created by himself. Besides him, the only Harbingers who had their own weapon were Childe and Arlecchino, who later appeared as playable characters, which indicates in addition to their playability, perhaps also their future signature weapon. Finally, the last factor that could indicate our future meeting with the Captain is the most recent batch of stickers announced by Hoyoverse. Among the 16 new stickers, one of them was from Il Capitano. Looking at the old stickers already in the game, the only Fatuis that have their own stickers are Childe, Scaramuccia, and Arlecchino, the 3 playable Fatuis we have so far. Dottore, who was not playable in Sumeru, and Signora, who died in Inazuma, do not have any stickers in the game. The first factor that could end our hopes of playing with him is the size of his model. Anyone who has played the last Archon quest may notice that Capitano is relatively tall compared to characters of the same model, such as Neuvillette, for example. Perhaps like Scaramouche, he could undergo a change in his look, or perhaps Hoyoverse could keep him in the same way. However, this is a factor that plays against the possibility. Therefore, another reason why our dream may be distant are some recent leaks. 3 leakers have stated that the Fatui Harbinger will not be playable during Natlan's patches. However, it is worth mentioning that the 3 leakers who released this information are not the most credible, one of them being White, who stated that Columbina would appear during version 5.1, which we saw was not confirmed. Furthermore, these same leaks also existed for Arlecchino, so they are not completely reliable. The last reason why Capitano may not even be playable is its past. As he himself mentioned during the last Archon quest, Capitano is a native of Cainraya, having witnessed the cataclysm and being cursed with immortality, and unlike Dainsleif, Capitano claims that his flesh still rots over time. Maybe we can see Capitano sacrificing himself and finally getting rid of this curse at the end of Natlan's story. And you? Do you think Capitano will be playable in Natlan? Don't you think so? Tell me your opinion.